My name is Caleb Thornton. I am the legal unit manager for the Colorado Secretary of State's Elections Division. The electronic ballot option is something that has been available for voters in Colorado since, I believe, 2020. It's available to any voter in the state who has a disability under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Essentially, what it allows you to do is to access your ballot electronically online. And then return it as long as you return it by 7 p.m. on Election Day. Depending on your particular disability, you may also be eligible to return your ballot electronically. So the accessibility features that basically what this tool offers is the ability for you to access your ballot completely electronically. So you'll be able to use your technology that you would typically use at home to access everything from candidates to election questions at home using your, if you're using a screen reader or something like that, will work with, the ballot that you'll be accessing using this tool. If you're looking for information in other languages other than English, we suggest that you reach out to your county clerk because that's going to differ county by county. You can always find your county clerk's information on our website by visiting govotecolorado.gov and then reaching out directly to your county from there to get information on, what materials you might be able to get in other languages. So the tool will become available on October 11th, so just about 3 weeks before Election Day, and it'll be continuously available all the way through 7 p.m. on Election night, November 5th.
I'm Sarah Murr, and I am a project manager here at the Secretary of State's office. And I'm here with Craig.
Yeah, I'm Craig Towler. I'm the community organizer with the Center for People with Disabilities. And Sarah and I are going to go through kind of step by step what you would do if you want to fill out your ballot using the electronic ballot feature that's available. So now we're going to go into our screen here and do the tutorial.
The first I would have folks start with going to our website of govotecolorado.gov. And once you're on our landing page for Go Vote Colorado, you're going to scroll down to resources and click on accessible voting. When you're on our accessible voting page, you'll be able to find in a few spots the link for the My Ballot. It's myballot.coloradoswest.gov, and you'll be able to select that to take you to your the system for the electronic ballot. The first thing you're going to do, there's a button on the left side of your screen that says Vote. That says Vote My Ballot. You're going to hit the Continue button. And the next page will be the voter lookup, where you'll enter your information. So the birthday and the county are drop down. So make sure if you're typing, make sure that you've selected the right information before you hit continue. And it does go from the month, day, year. And you're just going to select the continue button. And the next question is going to be your ballot type. So your options are reading in your radio buttons. I'm requesting an emergency ballot. I'm a voter with a disability and I'm requesting an accessible ballot, or these do not apply. So you're going to be selecting the second radio button. I'm a voter with a disability and I'm requesting an accessible ballot, and select the continue button. And then there's just a confirmation that you're eligible to access the system. I affirm I'm a voter with a disability as defined in the Americans with Disabilities Act. And you'll select the checkbox to certify this to the statement and select the continue button. And then this is the next statement is, are you an individual who, regardless of any other disability? So this is where we can go to two different workflows. So you're either going to answer this question yes or no, So if you are blind or have a visual impairment, or otherwise unable to, through physical disability, to hold, mark, or manipulate a ballot, you would answer yes. If you have a disability, another type of disability, you would answer no. This does not disqualify you from using. If you answer no, you are not disqualified from using the system. You'll just have a different workflow. So
let's go through yes for now.
We'll go through yes first, okay? And we're going to select the continue button. And then the next thing is our next voter verification check. So you'll either enter your driver's license or Colorado ID number or the last 4 digits of your social security number. And then you enter that number and hit the continue button. And next, it's going to select your election. This is just our testing screen, so you won't have this yellow screen there, this yellow warning. But we're going to do our November 5th election. That has our warning that it opens on the 11th in this testing screen. Then we're at our ballot marking. So this will show all of our things that are on your particular ballot. It'll show for each particular voter, it's got your precinct number and your ballot type because that's unique to each voter. You'll be able to select, it'll tell you each thing has like a vote for one pair, or some things on ballots you may be able to select more than one thing. So if you select 2 when there's only one option, you will get a warning and not be able to move forward. If you're choosing a write-in candidate, you'll be able to select write-in, and then you'll have to type out whatever that candidate's name is in that field. So you can select whichever candidate you want to select all throughout the application, candidate, or issue along the way. And you definitely, just like any time you vote, you can leave as many options blank that you want to. You can definitely do that. You don't have to vote for everything that's on the ballot. We're just going to scroll down to not mark everything on the ballot, but just show you a couple more. There's that warning sign again if you vote for too many things. And then when you're done, there's always that option to go back everywhere. Otherwise, you can hit that continue button when you're ready. Oops. And it will give you an overview of everything that you marked on your ballot. You can see that we chose Bob for our write-in, which is not a candidate. And all of our 0 selections that we made. And you can see you can use the change button to go back and change anything that you want to go make another selection. You can also use the go back button. But if you're happy with what the selections you made, you just hit that continue button. The next step is just saving or printing your ballot. You can see you have to do that selection. You can't continue forward if you do not make that selection. So you select save or print. It's going to show you your everything, a preview of what you're saving or printing. If you don't have a printer or you don't want to print and you want to save in that print window, you would change your selection to save as PDF if you just want to save it. And on your computer, you would, when you change to save as PDF, hit the save button, and you can navigate to where you want to save it. I'm just going to use the default, your downloads folder. And then the continue button is now populated. Now we selected the yes button, so this would be somebody who is visually impaired. So they'd still also have an option if they want to sign on their device, or they would like to return and sign with a PIN, or return their acceptable form of identification. So we'll do, this is the most common option for people who are blind. So we'll just use this option for this walkthrough and hit continue. Our next step is downloading the additional material. You can see that a continue button is grayed out. So this is a required step. If you're using a PC, this is going to, when you click this, automatically download to your default folder for your browser. Depending on your device, if you're using an iPhone or an Android or a tablet, this might not automatically download, and you might have to choose where you're saving it. So this one did automatically download to your default folder. So it's important to know how to navigate your folders to find your files once you download them. So this says, to download the additional materials required for returning your ballot to your county clerk and recorder, follow these steps. Click to download additional materials, link below. Once clicked, the file will automatically download and save to your device. Check your browser's default download folder location to find the downloaded file. Make sure to include the downloaded materials when returning your ballot to your county clerk and recorder. Print these materials if you're returning them by mail or if you choose to sign them using a pen. And then once this is downloaded, you click the continue for instructions on how to return the ballot materials. So we're going to do that again. It's downloaded, we're clicking continue, and then we do have a lot of folks who think they're done when they hit that step. This is not the end. You have not returned anything at this point. So when you hit this return my ballot button, it will take you to our secure ballot and returns site, where you need to upload your ballot PDF and your affidavit for your application, accessible application. All right, so now that we've selected the return my ballot option, that's going to open another tab on your screen to our secure ballot return site. On this site, you're going to return your ballot PDF that you've saved to your computer or that you've printed. If you printed it, you'll need to scan it back to your computer if you're returning using the return site. And to attach this, you will navigate using your screen reader. You can use your link list or use your arrow keys to navigate to browse to attach files. It says upload actual ballot file. You'll also be uploading your accessible ballot application using the second browse to attach file link. And if you are not signing your ballot application and instead need to return an acceptable form of identification, you would also include on the third browse to attach files link, you would include the acceptable form of identification, such as a copy of your Colorado ID. You can navigate to the acceptable forms of IDs in option C in the options of your complete ballot packet consists of. After you've completed attaching all of your files that are needed, you'll just fill out your contact information and selecting the submit button. Yeah, once you hit submit, that's everything, and it will be headed to your county clerk.
Great, easy peasy.
To reiterate, this website is only for folks with a visual impairment or physical disability. It does not allow them to hold a ballot. If you're anyone else with a disability, then you have to physically return your ballot.
And as a failsafe, if you have any questions about whether you qualify for this method of submission or not, we encourage you to reach out to your county clerk or the Secretary of State's office and can help you navigate this to make sure you're choosing the option that is best fit for you.